Geminis. Good night. Welcome to the channel. Lala says, I'm Lala. I say things. Thank you, everyone, for your likes, shares, subscriptions, notifications. If you turned them on, and if you didn't, that's okay too. But I appreciate everybody watching. Don't forget to hit that like, hit that subscribe. Y'all always a vibe. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Take it out what resonates for you. This is a singles, even if you're in a connection, situation, relationship, whatever, it might be a gem or two, here for you. So, take a resonates. If it don't apply, let it fly. Let's see what's good, what's going on. I hope everybody's having a lovely weekend. I am. Shit. If you saw the last reading, yeah. Yesterday was a lot. It was, oh my gosh. I want to talk about it so bad. I just don't want to cry anymore. Yesterday was a lot. But it's cool. It's cool. Anyway, let's see what's going on, Geminis. What's going on with you? Oh my God. Oh, thanks. Yeah, yesterday was emotional for me. And I was very uncomfortable. And I just hate being blindsided, you know, but it happens. Like, it happens. All right, let's get started. So, we have Teddy Bear. Interested in you, blooming romance, flirting, and want to date. Oh, Gemini, somebody wants to date you. I love it. Oh, okay. And then the tomfoolery happens. All right, so we have ship. Cutting ties, moving on, receive what you need, progression, and arriving. Okay. We have dates. All right, so it's true. Girl, you know it's true. Just kidding. Get back out there, meeting someone new, setting a date online. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna take you on a date. Then we have passion. Ooh, insane chemistry, sparks, and having fun, equal interest, burning desire. All right, Gemini is looking up, boogie. And then we have talking, interested, awaiting messages, text calls, emails, and talking more. Well, finally, Gemini, it starts off really good energy. I love this. I love this for y'all. I do. Now let's hope it stays this way, because you know we pull the tarot and it'd be some fuckery and just like, what is happening? All right. Oh, no. What is this? The Queen of Wands, the High Priestess. All right. So you could have cut ties with an Aries, or you're moving on from an Aries, or this is you bossing up, or you're standing your ground on something. Yeah, I feel like Gemini, you're coming off very mysterious, or you're keeping your dating life very private at this time. Yeah, someone feels like you're getting away from them, or you're being really strategic. The Emperor could be an Aries. Like, the Page of Wands. Well, a page to a queen. So for some of y'all, this is a newer energy. We have fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. For us, Aries or Sagittarius. Others of you all, Pisces. I know somebody feels like you're keeping secrets about who you're talking to. Yeah, which is why you distance yourself. Or do you feel this way about someone, Gemini? But somebody feels like that about you. Let's see, what's talking? Ten of Cups. Ooh. Well, Gemini. I'm seeing the Ace of Cups at the bottom. So it seems as though, Geminis, You know exactly what you want. For some of you all, you want commitment, family, and I feel like this could be spirit urging you to put yourself out there. Oh, get back out there. In order to get what you want. For some of you all, this could be a newer energy. Okay. What's the Queen of Wands? See, the Seven of Swords. And the Justice. I just said this today. Geminis, I feel like for some of you all, I don't know if this is you or this is someone in your energy, but I feel like somebody here is trying to escape a lesson. There's no other way. Someone's trying to run away from their lessons. Yep. The Hangman. And you will forever be stuck until you learn the lesson. So let me explain what that looks like. Let's say you meet this Queen of Wands, man or woman. The gender, this is an energy. It doesn't just because it's a feminine energy. Men can be in feminine energy as well. Okay. So let's say you meet a Queen of Wands energy. You meet this feminine energy, right? This Queen of Wands is supposed to teach you something. Or I'll put it in our perspective. You're supposed to teach this Queen of Wands a lesson of some sort, right? Let's go with that. You're supposed to teach this Queen of Wands a lesson. Until the Queen of Wands decides they are open to learning the lesson, they will continue to meet the same energy until they learn the lesson. That's why the Justice is here. For some, it could be a Libra. You're going to continue to meet the same energy that you're supposed to learn from. So let's say we have the Seven of Swords here. Let's say it's trust, avoidant, imposter syndrome. Let's flip it for the positive. Let's say you're supposed to learn how to be more strategic, not show everything all at once, not be so open. Because that, being a little like mysterious and not being so open. Like there's certain lessons that you are supposed to learn. Or for some, there are certain lessons that you are supposed to teach. And it can go both ways. However, if this person, and I'm speaking like Gemini, you're supposed to teach this person. If this person is avoiding the lesson, and I know I've said this in other readings, if this person is avoiding the lesson, then they're going to continue to meet your same energy until they learn the lesson. And each time they avoid or run or have this run or change survival, whatever the case may be, the lesson is going to be harder and harder and harder and harder until they get it. That's where we get karma. You cannot escape your lessons. You can't. That's a part of life. Some people in your life are seasonal and some are here to stay. Just like the whole analogy with the tree, with the branches and the leaves and the twigs and the roots, right? But someone here has an avoidant personality and they have not learned that lesson. And there may be aspects of you, Geminis, that is avoidant, that you may need to learn as well. So there could be a lack of accountability of things on both sides. It may not necessarily be you lacked accountability with this person, but you have to go inward. What about you are you lacking accountability for, Geminis? And the same with this person. What has this Queen of Wands lacking accountability for? So I know I have said this in previous readings, but there's certain things, like say, I'll give you a specific example. Say this person avoids deep conversations. They're very surface level, right? Okay, well, what in your life, since you mirror this person in some way, or I'll put it in a better way, you attracted this person. There's something in you that attracted this energy. So what in you do you not like deep conversations? Do you see what I'm saying? I hope that makes sense. I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying. What's the High Priestess? Told you. Somebody's having a hard time with you dating. The fact that they don't know what you're doing, it's burdening someone. Child, the Magician. Could be another Gemini or a Virgo. I don't know. You manifesting new love, and this person feels like you trying to get away or something like that. Yeah. Someone you can build with. You can compromise with. What's the Page of Wands? I'm telling you, what the? I feel like, again, we got this in the you versus them. This is somebody here, Gemini. So this is a newer energy. You intimidate this person. The High Priestess, again, you intimidate them. You do. This person sees you as unattainable. This saw the Five of Pentacles as well. So it could be a little codependency here, or this person feels like they're not enough. It's a Ten of Cups. The Three. This is a lot of fire. So some of y'all dealing with a fire sign. The Two of Swords. Yeah. Are you ignoring someone? Or you're just in denial? Geminis, you're in denial about something. Some of y'all blocking out new people. You just like, I'm not interested. I'm good. Again, we're getting a lot of this waiting energy. But there's someone here, or there's someone that wants to take action, Geminis. Give me the Queen of Wands and the Seven of Swords. The Queen of Wands again. I told you. Now, here's the thing. I know I said this too. Y'all both can't be in feminine energy. There has to be balance, which is why the Justice is here. And I was yesterday or 2 yesterdays ago, and I learned, because you know, Genesis is my mentor. So I still learn a lot from her. But I remember this combination she had. She had two feminine energies, and I remember, and I hope I'm not saying this wrong, but I do remember her saying something along the lines of you both can't be in feminine energy. I also remember her saying that what people perceive as toxic masculinity is really femininity. So again, using the same example, somebody dismissive, avoidant, argumentative, those are feminine traits, toxic feminine traits. So both of you all, Geminis, if y'all fighting like cats and dogs and doing all this weird shit, it's not going to work because somebody here has to be in masculine energy. I know I said this in a reading before. So if you're recognizing that your person, regardless of gender, if they're in a feminine energy, then that means, Gemini, you need to take on the masculine energy. I hope that makes sense. What's the High Priestess and the Ten of Wands, Holy Spirit? Wow, the Two of Cups. Some of you all are keeping your dating life a secret. You're not revealing anything, and someone's having a hard time with that. And seeing the Sun, yeah, somebody, it could be a Leo. But this is masculine energy, though. This is divine masculine. So I feel like there's somebody here that wants to make their intentions known, but they're very nervous. Yep. Page of Cups. Like somebody may want to do something really sweet for you. But some of you all, it's either like a past life type energy, or this is the past person revealing itself new. Could be a Cancer or a Scorpio. And I'm seeing a Ten of Pentacles in the Judgment. So for some of y'all, this is a past person. Others of y'all, this is a newer energy. Take it how it resonates. What's the Ten of Cups and the Three of Wands? Ten of Cups, Holy Spirit, and the Three of Wands. The Eight of Swords. Yeah, Geminis, I feel like Ace of Pentacles. I feel like some of you all, I don't know if you're nervous or you're stuck on something. Some of y'all are talking to somebody in jail, like they're at a distance and they're in jail. Could be a Sag. I hear waiting in vain. Somebody feels like they're waiting in vain. Yes, saw the Three of Swords. Now, some of you are, another thing I'm picking up is you could be in denial. And I just feel like when you least expect it, Holy Spirit or God's angels going to send you somebody when you least expecting it. Now, for some of you all, this is a new person. Others of you all, this is a past person. So it's really hard to tell. Because Geminis, you being real quiet about it. Okay. All right, what's the Queen of Wands? Queen of Wands, Seven of Swords, Holy Spirit. The Judgment. Oh, Geminis. Somebody's trying to avoid making a decision. Someone's also trying to avoid being judged. Now, this is somebody who broke it off with you and then tried to spin the block back. And you're just like, what is happening? The King of Wands. Could be a Leo. Heavy Leo. We're still in Leo season, right? Mm-hmm. Then I'm seeing a Five of Cups. And then I'm seeing the Hangman. You're stuck on something. Or it's something. Okay, let's start here. Now I see a divine pair here. The King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. That's a divine pair. For some of you all, this is you have a contract with this person. You have a soul contract with this person that you have to be fulfilled. And I'm telling you, somebody here is avoiding their fucking lessons. I'm telling you. And they're going to forever be in spiritual jail until they learn it. I don't know if it's you or this person. I also hear somebody regrets not shooting a shot, not asking you out. I don't know if somebody needs to like approach you a certain type of way in order for you to get it, Geminis. Yeah, because you have your guard up, 7 of Wands, and I'm seeing the Emperor. For some, it could be an Aries. But others of y'all, it's like the reason why you haven't heard from somebody because they locked up. We got that in the last reading. Why they got locked up is beyond me. I don't know, and I'm not about to figure it out. I don't. It's none of my business. Alright, what's shit? Well, stay optimistic, Geminis. Let's see. I'm good. I told you, thank you, Spirit. Boundaries. Yeah. Somebody feels like it's hard to connect with you because you're guarded. Actions speak louder than words. So, yeah, somebody's regretting not taking action. They do want to make their intentions known. I told you, somebody got to come at you a certain type of way. Cross watcher, please don't proceed at your own risk. Because with the you versus them, and for the past couple of readings, I'm surprised we didn't see the Queen of Swords. I'm going to be totally honest. Geminis, I feel like you are open, but I feel like there's a particular energy that has to approach you a certain way, or this is just straight across the board. Like, you're not with the BS. You just not. Told you. That could be the lesson. Wearing a mask. Forgive and release. Yeah. Some of y'all, this is a past person who wants your forgiveness. Yeah, be optimistic about your love life. And then something here is about reaching a goal. Geminis, you could be separated from I told you, some of y'all, you separated by the clink. Others of you all, you just trust in the process. Sometimes the Two of Swords can also be intuition. Like you can't really see what's coming. So I feel like a lot of you all are trusting your intuition about a person. I feel like you're giving somebody a hard time because your spidey senses is going off. Ooh. It Kills Me by Melanie Fiona. All of this just flipped out. Roster. Sure. Either you got a roster or somebody feels like you have a roster and they cannot take it. Stop fighting. Stop laughing, Lala. Stop it. Best part by her, Daniel Caesar. The Bronx could be significant. I can't. Told you. Oh, yeah. That's what that is. Can't live without you vibes. I can't live. Long Island could be significant. You're living this without you. Proverbs 31 and 25. Yeah. You do block something. Wait a minute. Somebody wants you to unblock them. Fool in Love, Ike and Tina. Hold up. Okay. Now this is getting out of control. I can't / don't want to be without you. All right, hold on a second. What's going on? Jesus. Gemini, who did you block? Oh, let's see. Do something with this floor. All right. Why did Gemini block this person? I hear that song. Thank you, Spirit. Pick up the phone. I know that's Sierra. I know you see me on your caller ID. Pick up the PHONE. Y'all got that before. Why did Gemini block this person? Because it's given. Oh. Okay. It's over for you. You on a new beginning. You feel betrayed by this person. You feel like for some this person has started something new. Yeah, you feel like this person is selfish, they're greedy. What else? Let me Ten of Swords and the Ace of Wands. Why Gemini block this person, Holy Spirit? Okay. Why Gemini block? 10. You feel like this person betrayed you by tarnishing your reputation for some. They could have lied on you. Chariot. They could have moved on, took a different path from the Three of Swords. This person, you've oh God, Gemini. You feel like this person broke your heart. For some, you even feel like I'm getting choked up. Angel number 353 could be significant. This person could have ghosted you, put you in some sort of third party. You learned about this. Something about a coworker could be significant. You feel like this person only wanted commitment when it was convenient for them. Like they would pull back their energy, then so you feel like this person ran from the connection and then look, the emperor just flew over there. So yeah. Then they would come back. It was just like confirmation, the same thing. You feel like something here was just not emotionally stable, or someone here needs help. There could be some sort of addiction here. This person wanted constant attention, kept you in the friend zone or friends with benefits, whatever. Yeah, you just like no. It was a constant back and forth. Could have been a lot of fighting, arguing. It was yeah. And then they would be like, "Oh, we're meant to be," but then at the same time be single. King of Wands. It was like, yeah, not 9 of Cups energy. Like, have my cake, eat it too. Like breadcrumbs. That's the truth. You was like, you know what? Yeah, no. It's a no. Geminis. It's a no. Like it's almost giving you like questioning like what is right? What's the right thing to do? And I feel like you're embarking on a whole new journey for yourself. Um, you distance yourself because you felt like this person wanted to explore their options and you were not going to participate in one of their options. And that's why you blocked this person. Is it saying about right, loves? Put some hearts in the chat. Because we keep getting this unblock me energy. And I'm like, well, why did Gemini block the person in the first place? Like, it had to be a reason. Like, what's the reason? Well, that's why. You are not going to be a pawn in a chess game. All right, well. Final messages. Oh, I'm a golden girl. Let me hurry up. Love takes time. Mm-mm. She ain't you. Well, third party. Gaslighting energy. I told you. Hold on. Golden Girls went shopping. Chicago could be significant. Something significant about tonight. We have Free by Maya. One Last Cry, Brian McKnight. I don't want anyone else to have you. I don't know. Somebody feel like you like a possession or something. I don't know. Let's leave the past in the past. I told you it's giving. It is giving. Like somebody just wants you to forget about everything and just like start all over. Like it, but you didn't even. They're not even talking about the issue. That's the lesson. Now, I just work here. I don't know. I don't know. St. Mary's County could be significant. Karma is kicking my ass. I told you. You can't avoid your life. I told you. You're my happy place. Mm-mm. I hate myself for what I've done. Forgive, cross watcher. Forgive yourself. I wrote you a letter / email. Somebody wrote you an email or a letter or something. Just Gotta Make It, Trey Songz. Emotional and Bound. Yeah, Gemini, you spot on. And Mutt by Leon Thomas and Chris Brown. Child. And then we have Body. And literally in the song, Summer Walker says, all in my phone, I got options. I can't tell you to drop them because I don't want to play unfair. So I don't know who got the options. I don't know if it's this person that's in your energy, Geminis, or they're assuming because they don't know if you have options, but somebody got some options. And if you don't have any options, Gemini, you will. Mm-hmm. Anyway, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Happy Saturday. Oh, I did say, okay, let me tell y'all what happened. I think I can handle it. I don't think I want to cry. Okay, I'll make this real short and sweet and to the point. So, yesterday, it's like there's some days that I'm allowed to work from home. I don't have to go into the site. I don't have to be on site. So, yesterday was one of those days. I was working from home. We got called into a meeting. I came in like mid-meeting because I was working on something else. They was talking about you need counselors and stuff, something. Hey, Rayel. Hi, everybody. Hi, Tati. So I'm like, thank you, TaylorMade. I'm like, what do we need counselors for? What is happening? What's going on? Like, then they're talking about, you don't want to do this, blah, 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 blah. Well, the thing that they didn't want to do was lay off people. And then I went into panic and someone accidentally sent me a message asking me, was I okay? And I was like, am I not supposed to be okay? Like, did my supervisor tell you to talk to me? Like, who are you? Like, where did you come from? So I went into full panic. I'm like, yo, what is going on? So then I packed up all of my things. Just in case they asked me, to turn in my stuff, because I got on my knees and I prayed and I said, Lord, just whatever your will is, if I don't have a job, then I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to make some shit shake. But if I do, I'm going to thank you in advance. So I prayed that prayer. I walked out the door. I get to my job. I see my supervisor. The moment she closed the door, I'm bawling like, who is this lady? Why is she messaging me? What is going on? So then she was like, you're fine, you're fine, you're fine. Everybody that we had to let go, we did it the day prior. Again, I was working from home. I didn't know anything. So I'm walking into this blind. So she told me the people that were laid off, and we cried together. My supervisor and I cried together because some of those people were really, really hard workers. They were really, really dope. Some of them, like I said in the previous reading, they were my, acquaintances. We hung out a couple of times after work. Like, they were really good people. And I really have a lot of respect for this company because even though they didn't want to let people go, they're still keeping in contact with them. They said that, when things turn around, they're rehireable. They can come back. We're building a community so that we can be, looking for jobs for them to help out some of these people. And I wasn't the only person that got this like on accident. Like, I got terminated. There were other people that accidentally got this message and they had a panic attack too. So I was not the only one. I think that to give grace to the situation, it was done so quickly that some people were ill-informed. So I wasn't upset. I was more upset about, it was bittersweet because I was grateful that I still had, thank you. I was grateful that I still had my job. But at the same time, I was very disheartened by all the people that lost their positions because they were really, really, really dope. They were really, really dope. And these people have been in my life for almost 3.5, 4 years, So some of them not as long because I did move to a different department. But others have, we quote unquote grew up together. So it was hard. It was hard getting the news. I'm still getting messages from people letting me know like certain people are gone. So it's yesterday was a lot. Yesterday, I was in disbelief. I was just like, are you serious? Like, what is happening? I appreciated that they had counseling services, but I already talked to my chief counselor. So, I was not receptive to speaking to anyone at that point. I talked to God, I talked to the directors, and I talked to my supervisor, and I was cool. And like a couple of people from my old department that we built that rapport to have with one another. But outside of that, I wasn't comfortable talking to like a work counselor. I wasn't doing that. Like, you just backstab like a bajillion people. Like, what is happening? That's how I saw it. I was like, why would I do that? Why would I entrust you with my feelings and you don't give a fuck about these people that don't know how they gonna pay their rent in 2 weeks? Like, that's insane. No. So a lot of organizational changes. And like I said, I think I predicted this like maybe 3 weeks or 4 weeks ago in one of the money readings. It kept coming out like laid off. And again, I know are part of the collective, but a lot of times I'm doing these messages as a service and a duty for you all. And so I'm not cognizant of myself. Um, so I was definitely in shock. But I appreciate all of the love and the love and light and the positive energy. And again, I'm praying for all of everybody. Like some people's circumstances, I knew they were having a tough time at home. They opened up to me about it, and so you all stay diligent at your jobs. This economy is insane. Um, I can't say what I want to say because YouTube is, you know, what's going on. Y'all know what's going on with TikTok and YouTube and all these other platforms. They be trying to censor a lot of our thoughts. So I'll just say we need to protect the Constitution. We need to protect our First Amendment right to free speech. And y'all stay woke. Don't stay woke. Okay? Stay woke. What's happening is happening. And I'm going to just, y'all pick it up on the way home. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Y'all always survive. And I'll see you later, Gators. Happy Saturday.